Michael is the head of household. Who will he nominate for eviction, and who will Willy Wonka nominate as the third nominee? Find out now on Big Brother Cheesecake 7 Chocolate Heaven. Hello, I'm Andrew Shevsik Moonves. Welcome to Big Brother Cheesecake 7 Chocolate Heaven. It's day 38 inside the Big Brother Cheesecake house, and this week Michael is the head of household. Who will he nominate for eviction? We'll find out shortly. And who will Willy Wonka nominate as the third nominee? We'll also find out shortly. But first, Kennedy had the bad luck yesterday, the really bad luck, of getting the last of the bad Lindors. She is on the block as one of the initial nominees, so Michael only has to nominate one person. She had a 4 out of 5, or 80% chance of avoiding it, and she did not avoid it, which is really unfortunate. This also leaves a historic moment. It is the first time in Big Brother Cheesecake history that the last 4 Lindors, or whatever the gimmick is of the season, are all good. So those of you who still haven't gone yet, which would be Brooke, Callum, Javier, Kilby, Owen, you're guaranteed something good if the wheel lands on you. So good news for you. Season 2, we came down to 2 good ones. Season 3, I believe, was a good and a bad. Season 4 was definitely good and a bad. It was a Pooh Brown and the Diamond Veto. Really high stakes there. Curtis got the Pooh. Lindsay got the Diamond. Season 6 came down to, I believe, a good and a bad, if I recall correctly. Yeah. So it hasn't been since season 2 that we've even had 2 good at the end, and now we have 4 good. So definitely a historic moment there. And we're actually breaking all kinds of records this season. So we're going to find out soon, assuming she's not nominated, whether Rayanne is playing in the Golden Power Veto competition or not. Because other than Nicole, who I believe went 9 weeks in a row without playing in a veto, Rayanne has gone now 5 weeks in a row having not played in a Golden Power Veto competition. And I'm very curious if we make it 6. She only needs... No, Nicole couldn't have made it to 9. I believe... maybe 8. Rayanne only needs 3 more vetoes to not play in to be the first person ever in Big Brother Cheesecake Canada or US history to make it to the point where everybody plays in the veto having not played in a veto. But it's going to be tough because now 7 out of 10 are playing. Next week 7 out of 9 are playing. The week after 7 out of 8 are playing. So it's very slim chances now that you don't play in a veto competition. Another record, we're going to see if it gets extended. We've had 3 weeks in a row with no house guest choice drawn in the veto lottery. Curious if we make it 4 weeks in a row. So yeah, lots of records being broken. What else do I have here? So the Big Brother IHOP luxury competition for an advantage in the next head of household competition was underway. I asked house guests to guess who they think I will be having brunch with this Saturday at IHOP. It is a Big Brother Cheesecake alumni. And they could have done research if they wanted to. I didn't expect anybody to because I did specify it's a minor advantage. But I can reveal some of the house guests have made their guesses. Javier said Joanna. He meant Joanne. And that's a good guess. No, I'm not. Joanne is actually welcome to come if you want to. You live in the area, but not Joanne. Owen says Karen. Also a good guess. That is incorrect. Karen is also welcome to come. Rayanne says Tiffany. Also a good guess. She's also welcome to come. Incorrect. Bridget says Lindsay. Another good guess. Incorrect. I don't think Lindsay really likes IHOP, so she wouldn't come anyway. She's a bitch. No, I'm just kidding. Brooke says Andrew Salaby from season 6. Another good guess. Incorrect. I will give you all credit. These are all good guesses. Callum says Charlene from seasons 1, 2, 3, and 5. I like that he actually specified the seasons that Charlene played in. Another good guess. She is welcome, but I have a feeling... well, she might come. So that is incorrect. Is that everybody? I want to make sure I get that right. So that's 4. Michael couldn't play. 5, because he's the outgoing head of household. 6, 7. And then Kilby says Kat. That is also a good guess. She was in Toronto this week, but that is incorrect. So we are down to just Jenna and Kennedy. Jenna and Kennedy, you have until 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight to publicly in the group chat make a guess. If you are both wrong, then we will have another method of determining who gets the advantage, because there needs to be an advantage given in this next head of household competition. Yeah, so I think that's everything with that. If you both get it right, then whoever is the first to get it right will win. So it's down to Jenna and Kennedy there. Kennedy did post in the Big Brother Cheesecake org Facebook group. She said, hey, is anybody going to brunch with Andrew on Saturday? Curious if somebody will bite. She also asked me flat out who we were going to brunch with, and I'm like, nice try, lady. I want to give a really, really quick plug to Aton, who is an alumni from Season 1 and 5, All-Stars, who was scarred for life from the Big Brother Cheesecake experience. All-Stars definitely got really, really, really nasty, especially when Kat called Chantal a bad word, and then Aton said, you just called my friend a cunt, and then Kat goes, because she was! But Aton and his fiance, I want to say, Kevin, host. If you're still engaged, hurry up and invite me to the wedding. I'll have the lobster, please, with a side of more lobster. So Kevin and Aton host Backyard Big Brother, going into their 13th season. I have played twice. I finished in 3rd place twice, and it is an absolutely phenomenal experience. As much as I love orgs, I host an org. It just doesn't compare to an LRG. An LRG is honestly, it's like playing the real game in person. I consider Big Brother Cheesecake, or I used to consider it kind of a rinky-dink org. And their LRG, compared to other LRGs that I've seen online, is a bit of a rinky-dink LRG, but it's authentic Big Brother. I prefer the homemade, homegrown stuff where you take dollar store items and build them into competitions rather than, having some caterer come with like caviar and eat this caviar the fastest. So I implore everybody who's watching, whether you're alumni of Cheesecake or not, if you want to play, it's August 20th and 21st. It's only 2 days, but it feels like a month because you're constantly in the game. The night in between, you will not be able to sleep at all. But it is a lot of fun. It is in downtown Toronto. Owen will say no, it's not, but it's close enough. It's like half a mile from the downtown core. You're pretty much there. You're one subway station away from what's considered downtown. To anybody in the suburbs, it's at DuPont Station, Line 1, for you Toronto people. It's downtown. It's south of the tracks. If you're north of the tracks, I would say no, but it's south of the tracks. And it's really close to a place called Casa Loma, which, you're going to be at the thingamajig, the LRG the whole time. But if you're not from Toronto and you come visit, you're walking distance from Backyard Big Brother to Casa Loma, which is this castle place where everybody goes and it's touristy. I don't know, it's a castle. I don't remember. The last time I was there was Halloween when they do that spooktacular thing where they basically give people coronaries by spooking them. I never got scared. I was just like, yeah, goblin, yeah, ghost, yeah, whatever. And at Christmas, they have beautiful Christmas lights. Just fantastic. Every year I almost get into a car accident as I drive by Castle. I'm like, look at the lights! Ah! And then I get back to the road. So if you're interested, message me. I'll get you in contact with Aton. Okay, last but not least, before we get to the nomination ceremony, Owen won a baseball bat in the Yankee Swap competition 4 weeks ago now. Feels like forever ago, but yeah, about a month ago. And his baseball bat is officially useless because we know that the remaining 4 Lindors are good. And ironically, every single time Owen picked something, he always picked one of the good ones. He never picked milk or white, which were the bad ones left. So this twist, it's kind of annoying. I've had it in season 4. Well, first I had it in season 3. It was Pearl Protection, Pearl Prevention. Emad had it, but he never got a chance to play it. Then in season 4, Rai had Prank Protection, but he picked a good one, so he didn't need it. Then in season 6, Corey had sex with Bernier, and again, he didn't need it. And now the baseball bat, which Owen didn't need. So I've had this 4 times, And all 4 times the person who won it didn't need it. So it's kind of a curse. I mean, it's a good thing to have, but it's still a curse if you think about it, because it prevents, you don't actually use it. It's kind of a waste of space for you. But yeah, now so Owen will just shove the baseball bat up his ass and okay. I had a really bad dream last night. I know this is not cheesecake related. I had a bad dream last night it's not a bad dream, it's actually a good dream, that I was a Price is Right Barker's Beauty, which has always been on my bucket list. I've always wanted to model something. And I forgot to mention at the beginning of the episode, so I'm going to say it now. I want to wish Janice Pennington a happy 80th birthday. Today, July 8th, is Janice Pennington's 80th birthday. If you don't know who she is the longest serving Price is Right Barker's Beauty. She was an original Price is Right Barker's Beauty. She was on the show for almost 30 years until Bob Barker fired her because she defended Holly Hallstrom, who was fired because she had gained weight. Don't get me started on that, but she is a terrific Barker's Beauty, and I cannot believe that woman is 80 years old. And if you look her up online, she looks phenomenal for 80. In terms of the house, with Kennedy already on the block, Michael only had to name one person as the nominee, and my hunch is that Michael definitely had it narrowed down to 1 or 2 people. Maybe 3 at most. And I think it was pretty obvious to most of the house guests, now that we have this sort of split between the pro-Ronnies and the anti-Ronnies, that it was likely going to be a pro-Ronnie that goes on the block. So it wasn't really a super exciting day. There wasn't a lot of drama, wasn't a lot of chit-chat. Callum did open up about some personal struggles, and I'm not going to say them on the air, but we wish you all the best, Callum, and we're happy that you're still in the game. Actually, let me just double check. I feel like I'm missing something from the house. Let's see here. Yeah, the chat was pretty quiet today again. I feel like it will definitely open up soon. Just double checking. Yeah, so Callum says, sorry, I've been a bit Cly-style MIA recently. I've had a personal setback, but I'm ready to share. Would rather be in DMs. It's a little serious, but not too serious, and everything's okay before anybody worries. That was nice. Yeah, so other than the guessing of the names, there was actually nothing. Big Brother 24 was discussed slightly. Kyle is extremely hot. I want to fuck him in the toilet goop booth. Yeah, no, that was it. It was very, very quiet. Okay, last but not least, before we get to the nomination ceremony, Stephanie, she's gone but not forgotten. Don't think you can get rid of Judge Janine. Stephanie is back to tell you all off. Take a look.
Really big. So today is a holiday that's near and dear to my heart. It is World Chocolate Day, and Uncle Giuseppe's has sent us a lot of chocolate from around the world. From England, from Germany, from Switzerland, from Pennsylvania in the United States, and Judge Janine's apple that is covered with peppermint patties. And every time I think of a peppermint patty, I have a sensation of a cool breeze blowing through my
vagina
and across my long white dress.
Vagina!
And that's it.
Wow, you know that you have a really botched Botox job when you look like Joan Rivers on acid? Yikes. But yeah, those chocolates did look good though. Okay, that's all I have. So let's get into it. It's time for the nomination ceremony. Hey everyone, it's me, Mike Tyson. Yeah, I'm so excited to be playing this game with you all. I'm so excited that after 4 weeks on the block out of 5, I'm finally the head of household and I finally get to relax and take a break. The last 4 weeks have been a tumultuous time in the house. And even though it's been tremendous and pterodactyl, I'm so super grateful to have met you all, and nothing but love for all of you. Really, nothing but love, except for the person I'm nominating. Okay, so I am a reminder that Kennedy, you are automatic on the block for getting the white chocolate, the yellow thing, the yellow M&M. So I will read the names of the 7 house guests who are safe, and then the 1 nominee. Jenna, you are safe. Owen, you are safe. Callum, you are safe. Brooke, you are safe. Rayanne, you are safe. Javier, you are safe. This leaves Kilby and Bridget. One of you is safe, the other is nominated. Bridget, you are safe, which means Michael has nominated Kilby for eviction. Let's see what Michael has to say. And by the way, he did not say, I love you all except the person I'm nominating. I was just ad-libbing there. Just want to make that clear. Okay, here's Michael's speech. I'm going to nominate Kilby. Kilby, you're going up first for nominating me, and second for the reason you gave when you did, you said, was because I didn't prioritize our conversation. When we really didn't even have a real convo until the day of the HOH. So since I only get one nom this run, I'm choosing to put you up against Kennedy. And with that, this nomination ceremony is adjourned. Not so fast, Michael, because Willy Wonka is now going to stand in front of all of us and make a nomination. Oompa loompa doompa dee doo. I have another puzzle for you. One of you has not faced the perils of the block. Take a seat and fight for your game. Pa oompa loompa doompa dee doo. So Willy Wonka has nominated Javier for eviction, which means the three initial nominees this week are Kilby, Kennedy, and Javier. But the Golden Power Veto can still change the nominations. Only 7 house guests will participate in the Golden Power Veto competition. The head of household, Michael, the 3 nominees, Kilby, Kennedy, and Javier, and 3 players selected in a random draw. If I draw the names of Michael, Kilby, Kennedy, or Javier, which hasn't happened in 3 weeks, they will get to choose house guests to play with them a la house guest choice. This is the Veto Lottery. Okay, this is so exciting. 2 potential records. Let's see if the records stay alive. Here we go. Number 1. Let's go with... Oh, you're hiding. I always pick the one that's hiding. Michael! So much for that record. Michael, you get to choose house guests to play with you. And a reminder that if Michael wins the Golden Power Veto is upgraded to Diamond, which is kind of a waste because Michael holds the power anyway. So I sense he's going to throw this competition, but we'll find out. Number 2. Will Rayanne finally get drawn? Will Rayanne get drawn? Let's go here and find out if we see Rayanne. We don't. We see Callum. You are playing in this week's Golden Power Veto competition. I believe Callum has only played once, so that's exciting. The Golden Power Veto competition is a live competition that will take place on Facebook Messenger, and the 4 available time slots are Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you do not have a preference, please select one of the Friday slots. I always prefer it on Friday, so if you don't care, pick Friday. Here we go. Last but not least, should I go right in the middle? I don't feel like it. Okay, then whatever that one is speaks to me. Not Rayanne again, it's Jenna. So playing in the Golden Power Veto competition is Michael, Kilby, Kennedy, Javier, a player selected by Michael, Callum, and Jenna. With that said, tomorrow is Extra Whip, where Brazil, Nicole, and I will be joined by Stephanie and Clyde to dish the dirt on what happened during the double eviction. And Sunday, who will win the Golden Power of Veto? Monday is the Golden Power Veto ceremony. Tuesday, the final 3 nominees plead their case. And Wednesday is the next live eviction and head of household competition, where another house guest will be evicted from the Big Brother Cheesecake 7 house, get a tummy ache from eating too much chocolate, lose their shot at the $700 cash prize, and be the last house guest to not make it to jury. I'm Andrew Chefsik Moonves. Take care. And remember, no dinner at the Olive Garden is complete without an Andy's